Welcome to week 6, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've enjoyed your holiday, and I hope you're ready to kind of make the final turn in this class, turn into the backstretch. I've been doing a lot of track workouts for my marathon training, and so I guess that's where that metaphor comes from. So week 6, we kind of closed the door on one assignment, and we opened the door on the final assignment. So let's talk about the research project firstly and foremostly. You have this due date here, which is the 14th, Monday, by noon, the usual sort of Monday due date. I really don't have to have your research project by then. I would like to have it by then, and when the people that are finished with their research projects by this time will have extensive feedback on their final drafts. But if you need a little more time, I would rather your research project be good than it be turned in exactly on time. So all it really is going to take is an email from you to me that begins a conversation where we discuss an alternative timeline. And as this comment over here indicates, you're going to have to kind of juggle a few balls in the air at once. That's okay. If you don't mind doing it, I don't mind letting you do it. Okay. I've said my piece on the research project. I don't have anything else to teach you about it. Let me know if you have any questions, of course, though, and please bring that puppy home. You need to do well on that essay in order to do well in this class. So the other thing, the big part of this week is work on the 5th essay, which I have a few screencasts about down here. There's 2 parts, a 2-parter about essay 5, about the collaborative essay. It's about working together, all right? So you have this introduction to essay 5. It hopefully loads up. Now on the screencast that you're going to watch, the document looks a little different. I hope you can bear with the dissonance between those two. I record my screencasts. As you know, hopefully by now, the ones where I'm instructing you, I try to make them a little more polished, and the weekly agenda ones, I try to keep quick and obviously a little less polished. So you can read that or watch those screencasts on your own, but this is it's meant to be a fun assignment where you get to write about movies and you get to kind of discover a theme. And I guess the one thing I can sell you on, and I'll do it in the other screencasts as well, is that nobody does all their work alone. And so this class, in as much as it is a writing class, is also a class that's kind of trying to teach you sort of successful professional skills in on a small scale, but a not insignificant scale. And as such, collaboration is built into this class. It's a requirement. This essay has to be taught. So watch those screencasts. I may have moved that up there. What you also need to do is to put yourself on a team, okay? Essay 5 team. So I don't think we're going to have everyone who started this class finish with Essay 5, which is why I put it at the end, by the way, so that the people who are signing up for Essay 5 teams are very likely to submit their research project final drafts, and as such, I have a really good chance of passing the class. So put your name on here. You can work with your peer review partner. You can just put your name up on any old team, and come Monday the 14th at noon, I will make sure that there are evenly balanced teams of 3 to 4, but if someone wants to be the 5th person on a team, go right ahead. Sounds like it would be easier. It doesn't always work out that way because 4 seems to be, in my experience as an instructor, 4 seems to be the magic number when it comes to collaboration. 3 is a really good number as well. So the teams will be locked up by noon, by this July 14th due date. All right, so you have the intro to Essay 5. You have screencasts that are about movie review websites, and here's a list of those websites once again. And they're also collected in a bit.ly bundle that I can click on very quickly. I know I bounce around on these agenda screencasts, and I hope you can handle it. So here they are. Here's all the links in the bundle. Hopefully you watched my screencast last week about bit.ly bundles themselves. Okay, so you need to get on a team quickly, and you and the people on that team need to start communicating. I don't care how you communicate. I care that you communicate. It can be all through Google Drive. It can be through emails or trading phone numbers or meeting at McDonald's or Starbucks. Go right ahead. Actually, don't go to McDonald's or Starbucks. Go to a local mom and pop coffee shop if you can. Come on, support your local businesses. But I don't care how you collaborate, but you need to start figuring out, what are we going to make this essay about? What is the theme of our film festival going to be? In the hopes of getting you familiar with the movie review websites, I'm making Reader Response 3, your final reader response. I'm making it all about reading movie reviews and getting in sort of, how do I put this? sort of immersing yourself in the language and the vocabulary of movie reviews, because they do have a certain kind of cadence to how they're set up. There's a certain rhythm to how movie reviews are written, and you're going to be reading a lot of movie reviews, and you're going to more or less be writing small-scale movie reviews of your own. And as a result, you want to be familiar with the tropes involved, and that's what Reader Response 3 is meant to make you do. There's a slightly tweaked assignment that I need to add a link to. Okay, let me fix that. There you go, editing in action. You think you got it all done, Steve? You don't have it all done. All right. Create a single document for your essay 5. But what I mean by that is whoever's name is here and here and here and here and here. Whoever that top person is, this is the same document I'm going to be looking at. So whoever's name is there, that's the person I would like to create the document, just so I know where to look for it. So that person needs to create the document and then share it with not only the other people on that person's team, but also with me. So in this case, it'll be a double share situation. Okay, and then by Monday the 14th, you also need to complete your team's discussion board post. Okay, and that is in Angel. It's in your lessons. I know your interface looks a little different from mine. Essay 5. I'm really radically rethinking all these folders for the fall semester, by the way. Let's see. There you go. So, you got these very straightforward questions. What's your team name? What's your festival's theme? Be descriptive as possible here. What makes your theme complex? What makes it worthy of writing about for 8 pages? How did your team arrive at this theme? Everybody gets a blanket grade for this. Please put some energy into it. If there's just one-word answers, you're not going to get a good grade. Some of you need this to be a good grade. I'll put it that way. So go ahead and put some energy into that. Okay, and then just down at the bottom here, some collaborative websites. Like it says here, you're more than welcome to use Google Doc and to exclusion in this essay, and you'll be more than successful. But there are really a lot of cool websites out there. I'm not going to get into them in this screencast because I feel like I'm already a little overlong with some other stuff that I want to say after this. But there are a lot of really cool websites, especially VoiceThread. My goodness, what a cool website. You can leave messages on it. You can text to it. People can work and pick up anytime, anywhere, like it says here. Oh boy, what a really cool website to really become aware of. It might be the coolest thing I teach you this entire summer. So feel free to check VoiceThread out. And then there's a bunch of other ones that are little ones for video conferencing, work management, collaboration. Pegby's a nice one. Document sharing, and then this is Todoist is nice if you all have phones and you are sort of mobile, people. If you tap out, you're tapping stuff out on your phone all the time. This is a really good idea for you to check it out. So as we're winding down here, next week, a little spoiler alert, week 7 will also be week 8's agenda, because once you figure this stuff out, once you get a good goal in place, I'm going to leave you be, much like I did with the research project, where I let you go largely to pursue that assignment. This is going to be the same thing, except you're going to be on teams. I expect you in teams to keep me abreast of what's going on and any issues that come up, that sort of thing. But overall, I want you to, I want you to end this semester on, I don't want to say a relaxing note, but a less hectic note. That's how I design my courses, my schedules. I'd rather they be a little more difficult up front to sort of thin the herd, to be honest, so that the students who are serious and who have the work ethic that is required to be successful in online learning, if you're listening to this screencast, it's you. You've made it. So this should be the easy part. I want this to be the easy part. So let me know how I can make it be a little easier. One other thing, and I hope I mentioned this in the email that I sent as well, the assignment to Essay 5 I have tweaked since I've gone over the Essay 5, since I've done these screencasts. So this, especially in terms of the individual essay that's been assigned at the end. So to that end, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you are feeling like you're making some progress as a writer, and I hope that you're ready to send me emails about any questions that you have. So many of you are so good about sending emails. A lot of you are very much ideal students, and you're very fun to work with. So I want to keep this under 10 minutes so that you don't get too sick of my voice as usual, but I hope you're doing well. I look forward to hearing from each of you. Good luck this week.